Hi guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Stassi, Kristen, Brett, and Max of Vanderpump Rules, all fired after Faith's racist claims. They're cleaning house, people. They are cleaning house, okay? So let's talk about Vanderpump Rules firing a good portion of their show, of the cast, okay? So they all were fired for using racial slurs in different ways. Let's talk about Stassi and Kristen first. Okay, so you guys remember Faith Stowers? You remember the girl that hooked up with Jax and was responsible for a temporary breakup between Jax and Brittany. And when I say temporary, I mean like a couple hours, okay? He really was back the next day, okay? She went on this podcast and she claimed that Stassi and Kristen called the cops on her because for a crime that she did not commit. And she thought that they called the cops on her because she was black. It wasn't like she was just pulling the race card. They had been accused of doing racial insensitive things before, like the whole Nazi thing. So she put two and two together. Why me out of the entire cast? Why am I the one that they think goes around robbing people? Is it because I'm black? I mean, come on, you have to start putting two and two together, okay? Now, that's a serious accusation, people. It's a serious accusation. Of course, Stassi and Kristen came out and said that, yes, they called the cops, but it wasn't because of the color of her skin. This is what I think about that. If you made a mistake and called the cops on someone, don't you apologize? Because that's a serious issue, okay? The woman that actually did the crime was robbing, okay? Don't you apologize right away? Like, oh my God, I just called the cops on an innocent person. I mean, really, who waits until everything gets out in the public before you apologize? That's how you know it's not sincere. If it was sincere, it would have been done a day or two after it happened. But no, they waited until Faith went on that podcast. And now all of a sudden, they're terribly sorry. I mean, listen, my first thoughts when I heard about this was good. Set aside the racial slurs or the racial thing that she did, calling cops on someone because she was black. Stassi has a better than attitude, period. She is she's childlike, right? And it's just been time for her to go. I mean, she just acts like a 3-year-old, people, okay? She does dumb things. And not only that, when I looked at the list of people that they fired, I thought, why isn't Katie? Why isn't Katie on this list? No, she didn't call anyone a racial slur or do something racist, like call the cops on someone. But, you know, those three together, they were getting on my damn nerve there, okay? Because of their attitude. Kristen has been on my nerve, okay? She should have been fired 2 seasons ago. Right after the season where she slept with her with her boyfriend's best friend. Like, who does that? Kristen, now they did issue apologies, but too little too late. The apology should have came before someone called you out. Hello, okay? And so I don't blame Faith for being upset about it. She said that Lisa didn't do anything about it. When she first told the story, she said Lisa did nothing about it. They were still working there. So when she came out and made a public plea, like, Lisa Vanderpump cares more about her dogs than she does racial slurs or racial behavior. That's when they stepped in to do something. Now, Lisa did the right thing. They had to go. I mean, they showed no signs of being remorseful. The minute that they found out that they called the cops, okay, that's serious, people. Can you imagine the cops just coming to your door and asking you all these questions like, why were you robbing people? It's serious. They had to go. Now let's talk about Brett and Max. Theirs was different. They had said in a series of tweets, they used the N-word, but they didn't use it about black people. They were just talking about it like, yeah, in this and in that. This is just stupid, people. I have said this over and over again. When is anybody going to listen to me? If you are white, do not use the N-word. And I don't even mean if you mean it you don't have to mean it in a derogative way. I mean like the rap songs, don't use it. When you're singing your favorite rap song and they get to that part and you're like, yeah, N-word, just go silent, okay? Because if you're white and you use the N-word, and by the way, they're starting to use it, the young ones, more and more. I have a 17-year-old son. I mean, when he comes over with the football team, I hear white people saying it to each other. Stop saying it. It's controversial. You will get in trouble every single time. So, she had to let him go. Lisa had to let him go. She did the right thing. She probably liked them. But, what she was going to do? Fire Stassi and not these. Everybody had to go. So, it's an unfortunate situation, but there's a small blessing in it. I always like to look at the bright side of things. Number one is Stassi and Kristen needed to go anyway. Also, Brett and Max need to go. Okay, I like you guys. You're cute and everything. But you know what? You guys are getting on my nerve. Okay, there, I said it. I mean, the storyline was just too cluttered. You had these new people that we're not emotionally invested in. Like, who are you? Why should we care? That you're having troubles with Dana. Who cares? Okay, and then you had the old timers that some of those people needed to go with the leader of the pack being Kristen. So, there's the small blessing in all of it. I hate that you guys got yourselves in trouble for being dumb. There's no other way around it. You guys are being dumb. Oh, and by the way, Brett and Max did come out and apologize. It's an unfortunate situation. I was hoping that maybe they could just get rid of Stassi and Kristen and then keep Brett and Max. But no, everyone's got to go. Let's do a do-over. Hopefully Jax is next. I mean, he's always saying something dumb. Maybe they can fire him next. And then we need a fresh cast. It's been 8 seasons, okay? We need a fresh new cast. Not too many, just, weave them in slowly, just slowly. But Vanderpump Rules did it too quickly. It was just like 5 new people. And I'm like, who are these people? It was too much. And then you had the new cast against the old cast. But so, it's a small blessing in all of that. I don't mean to hurt you guys' feelings, the one that got fired, but, it might be a good thing that you guys, are dumb and then got yourselves fired. So there you have it, guys. That's my opinion on the entire thing. But as I say in every video, we all have our different opinions, and that just happens to be mine. So what I want to know today in my comment section is, did Lisa Vanderpump do the right thing by getting rid of everybody? Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!